Hello everybody, today's story is one of my favorite stories. Today we are going to talk about three men that got into a big metal box and rocketed all the way to space. Yes, obviously we are going to talk about Apollo 11. Apollo 11 is part of the NASA space program where they train pilots and engineers to go into space to do various tasks. These tasks include collecting samples from space from the air, collecting rocks from the moon, collecting rocks from Mars, and even staying at the International Space Station. What makes this Apollo mission different? It started on July 16th, 1969 and finished on July 24th, 1969. But on July 20th, something amazing happened. The first man landed on the moon. These three men that I talked about were part of the Apollo 11 mission, and their names were Neil Armstrong, Edwin Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. They flew with their spaceship all the way to the moon. They went around the moon a few times to find the best landing spot, and then two men, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, descended down to the moon. Somebody had to man the spaceship, and Michael Collins sacrificed walking on the moon just so that he could stay on the spaceship. Back then, they had a device or a little rocket to bring them back from the moon, but you could only use it once, as technology was limited way back when. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon, and his famous words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," still echoes around the world today. Buzz Aldrin was second, and he collected a ton of samples that helped us today. Why is this mission important? It set up many space expeditions, like the Apollo 15, 16, and 17 that also went to the moon. It also set up the Mars Rover expedition, where we sent a little robot car called the Mars Rover to Mars, and right now is driving around Mars collecting samples. When I heard this story, I was inspired by it. I learned about the stars and other planets, and I found it really cool. If you want to learn more about this story, you can go read about it, or you can download the NASA app on your phone or iPad and look at the International Space Station and all the other planets where they post live pictures and videos of it. Hello everybody, thank you for watching the video. I hope you're as inspired as I am, and let's go learn about some planets. Oh boy.